Well, I'm riding the rollers before I go to work because today, Monday, is a very busy day at work. I'm going to leave my house at about 7:30, and I probably will not get home until 6:45. So I just have no time to ride a bike. And this past weekend, I did some big rides, and my legs are tired. I'm tired. So what I'm going to do is get on these rollers for about 20 minutes prior to going to work. And the reason I'm doing this is not because of a workout. It's more because what I'm just trying to do is just spin my legs real easy. My heart rate will not go above 120. And this is mainly for recovery. And what I find is that if I spin real easy on the rollers for just about 20 minutes one day, I'm much more recovered the next day. Okay, so there's my Monday morning, and tomorrow we're gonna do a different workout. I'll see you then. Okay, today is Tuesday, and I actually feel pretty good today, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do a workout. I'm gonna do a light weight workout, just doing some goblet squats, and then I'm going to get on my cyclocross bike, and I'm going to do some intervals, kind of what's called like a lactate threshold type of interval. I'm going to plan on doing about 3 sessions of 4 minutes, and then ride for endurance. That's going to be the workout today. So let's get started. Today because I'm doing this workout kind of on my lunchtime on a Tuesday, and so I'm just gonna make it short and just get these intervals done. So I'm gonna ride to an area where I know I'm gonna be unobstructed by traffic and lights, and that's about a half an hour away, and then I'll do my intervals and then ride back. So I just finished the first interval. What I did was I did 4 minutes, and I just tried to keep it at a pace of about 165 beats per minute. To do 2 more of these, drink water, and then head on back. Okay, so this is the ride. I did 1 hour and 20 minutes, total of 23 miles. The average speed was 17.1 miles per hour, maximum 29.8. And elevation really doesn't matter simply because I wasn't really climbing. Heart rates, the average was 140. Maximum 167. I burned 1,075 calories, and these are the heart rate different zones I was in, zone 3 and 4 mainly. And the temperature, minimum 76, average 86, and maximum 95. And I tell you, I was feeling it. So that's my ride today. Good morning. It's another roller day because today is for recovery. So yesterday I did some intervals, and it was a hard ride. So what I'm going to do today is in my garage, I'm going to just do the rollers, and this is primarily just to simply get the circulation going and to help my body recover so that tomorrow I could do another hard day. Stuff you probably didn't know about me, I can ride the rollers no-handed. See? No hands, Mom. So how does one know that you did a good recovery session? The first is it doesn't take that long. So I'm gonna do only about 20 minutes, covering about 6 miles on the rollers. Also, you will not feel any type of lactic acid in the legs because I'm pedaling essentially that easy. My heart rate might be about 120 or so or below. And also, I'm starting to be near the end here, so I'm breathing a little bit heavier than I did in the beginning and starting to break out in a little bit in a sweat, but I'm not tired at all. So I could still breathe through my nose, carry on a conversation, and so that's how one would know you did a good recovery. All right, we're done. So I'm gonna be at work all day. I'll be at work till about 6:30-ish tonight, pull out an 11-hour day, and I'll see you tomorrow. So now, today is Thursday. Normally on a Thursday, I will do what I call just a soul ride. And what that means, I just wanna go out for fun. Today, we're going to a party. So I'm a little bit limited on time. So I gotta get home by noon and shower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, for lack of a better explanation, just an endurance ride. And what I'll do is I'll keep my heart rate roughly at about 145. Very often you'll see me on this little route. It's about a 4-mile kind of bike path along the riverbank. You can see the riverbank right here. I like the weather best when it's overcast like this. Kind of cloudy, nice and cool, in the 60s, hardly any wind. It's perfect. So we're doing about 18 miles an hour. My pulse right there, 148. And it's about 10:30 in the morning. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just maintain this pace for as long as I can without stopping pedaling and resting. Well, that's the ride. We did about an hour and a half, 28.9 miles, average 18 miles per hour, max 26. Climbing really doesn't matter because I wasn't really climbing today. I was on mainly flat. Heart rate, average 135, maximum 158. Burned 1,165 calories. Those are my heart rate zones. So a pretty nice day, look at that. Minimum 61, an average of 64, max 70. So awesome day. Okay, Friday morning, I'm on the rollers again, and just gonna do a very easy 20 minutes. Sounds like a broken record, but this really, it makes a difference in recovery. So tomorrow is Saturday, obviously, and then Sunday. Those are the days that I have more time to ride, so we do longer rides. And I was thinking I'm gonna do something a little different tomorrow. So I'll show you. All right, today, Saturday. And today I'm going to show you the back roads of the back roads in Santa Barbara. We're starting at Bates Road, just parked here at Rincon, very popular surf spot. And it's early in the morning, so it's very overcast, but it's impossible to see. But we're gonna be going into those mountains in the back there. So let's get started. I didn't realize I had my normal glasses on when I got up to the 150. So I had to go back down and put my glasses away. So this is the 150, and most people will take the 150 and ride around Lake Casitas, and that's a pretty cool ride, actually, very scenic. But we're gonna actually go down the 150 a little bit and then turn on a street called Gubernator, and that'll take us through the back, the actual back of this road, and it'll get us back to the 192. The 192 also is a great straight direct route to Santa Barbara, but it's narrow. There's a lot of cars. There's a lot of cyclists on the weekends, but right now it's not going to be too busy. It's like 5:30 in the morning right now, so we're going to get started. Just turned on Gubernator, and it's wet today. So you can see Gubernator now there's kind of nothing here. So this is pretty cool. It is wet today, so I think I'm not going to do a lot of footage when going downhill, just to be safe. But this is a very windy up and down hill, and it's loads of fun. All right, so this took us back to the 192. Again, it's just more scenic most days. It's really overcast today, so it's really wet. So we're gonna stay on the 192 for a little bit, and then we're gonna do another back road to this back road. Man, it's a lot colder than I thought today. Well, I picked a fine time to showcase Southern California. It totally rained on me on the 192. I'm still on it. We're gonna turn right on Toro up here, and then we'll find some more desolate roads. But this is not what a normal summer is like. Okay, so once you get past that Toro Canyon and the park, normally people are gonna go straight here stay on the 192. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn right here, Toro Canyon Road. Now it says no outlet. Let's see where it goes. But this should take us to some cool places. It looks like it's gonna be steep. So it stopped raining, it's only misting right now, so that's not a big deal. All right, so I'm a little confused. This says Wallen, and there's really no street sign, but on my Wahoo it says this is Viola Lane, which I'm supposed to turn. But if I go up that way, there's no road. It looks like I passed it, and I don't see a road down there. I'm just going to double check and see, but it says private road, but let's, we might go up it and see. I'll let you know. Yeah, I think this is it. So I'm gonna go up it. It looks extremely steep. So here we go. Okay, I just had to zigzag up that. This is a driveway of some sort, and it said 24% at its peak. So holy crap. I'm gonna try this and see, but I don't, the video never gives an idea of the true percent grade. Well, now I ended up on Bella Vista Drive, and that actually went through. That was pretty darn cool. So, there was no lanes. It was very choppy, steep hills, and then downhill, then steep hills and downhill. So because there's no lanes, it's a one-lane road. Just be real careful on it. Chill on the downhill. All right, so we're back to the main highway. This is East Valley Road now. I just came down Romero Canyon. And so we're gonna go, what are we? Which way are we going? I think it's east, that way. And now we're gonna try to find the Santa Barbara Mission, which is where we'll stop for a little rest. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be the theme for the entire day. It's not supposed to. It just started raining again. So I'm underneath this tree, you could see, and I'm pretty well protected. So I'm just gonna sit here for a couple minutes. And over there is the 192 or East Valley. We were gonna, normally people would turn left and go that way, but there's this little street called Moore. And this is gonna take us, again, the backside of the backside. It goes that way somewhere. So I know it'll take us to where we want to be, which is the Santa Barbara Mission, but the residential roads they go real steep, downhill, real steep, flat, downhill and stuff. So I can't wear my glasses, and I need prescription sunglasses. So I'm gonna go real slow on these downhills because it's raining. SoCal. I swear a lot of people come to California to ride a bike. All right, so it's only lightly drizzling now. And I think I'm right above, between Montecito and Santa Barbara. And I know we're coming across, this is the road that I think they've used before for the tour of California. And pretty soon we're gonna get to the area where there's Gibraltar, and we're not gonna go up it today, but I do have a video where I rode up Gibraltar on my cyclocross bike when the tour of California was here. And so I'll put a link down below of how I got there and where I ate and everything. All right, well, the good news is it is not really raining anymore. It's still wet, but it's not raining. The bad news, I didn't have a plan B. Looks up over there, the road's closed, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get to where I wanna go. So I'm gonna go back, and I guess I'm gonna have to use my bloodhound gene to find my way over there. So let's try this. All right, well, Ashley is closed too. This is gonna be a challenge. Okay, so this is Riven Rock or something. Let's see where this takes us. You ever start a ride with totally good intentions and you end up in the wrong neighborhood, like the bad part of neighborhood? Like where there's, you know, shoes on the telephone wires? Yeah, I don't know how I got here. Well, I'm not gonna show you everything I wanted to show you today, but we'll both just have to suffer. I didn't plan on those road closures. Can't plan for everything. I guess you gotta be prepared for anything and hope for the best. Hey, check it out, we made it. All right. Look. Oh man. So we made it to the mission. I am a little thankful because I have to pee. When my kids were little, we would take them here and teach them about how, you know, basically the Spanish came and took all the Indians' property and lives. It's kind of a bad story, but on the bright side, it is beautiful. I really always liked this place. Let's go look at it. State Street is a weird mix of extreme wealth and homelessness all put together. Hey, we made it to the Santa Barbara Pier. Pretty cool. So now we're just gonna go straight back to Bates, and that completes the ride for today. Doesn't get much better than riding along the beach. So I apologize, the sun never came out today, and it rained half the day. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. Everybody's doing bird dogs. Pretty cool. Good for them. And when you travel to a destination to ride, the most important part is to make sure you turn off your Garmin or Wahoo before you put it on your car. So let's see what we did. All right, it looks like we rode 3.5 hours, 48 miles, average speed 13.6, max 31.9. We did 3,954 feet of climbing. Wow. And it was 54 degrees. It got to a max of 61. Total ride time was 4 hours and 13 minutes. We were videoing and stopping for about 42. So that's the ride today. Hey, good morning. It's the last day of the week, Sunday. And I woke up, kids were asleep, wife's asleep, and my legs are pretty tired from yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to brunch today with my family and my mother and my brother and everybody in our family. And so I'm just gonna do a 2-hour kind of endurance paced ride, and nothing serious. I'm gonna ride basically to Moore Park, through Somas, not a lot of hills, and I'm just gonna go at a very endurance pace, as if I could talk to someone next to me the entire time. So this is mainly today just for fun and to build endurance. So hey, if you liked my videos, if you thought this was interesting, what it's like for a week of cycling in Southern California, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments section down below.